Привет and welcome to lesson 58 of the Russian language course with me, Dmitry Slomov. In the previous lessons, we talked about Russian food. Today, we shall talk about probably the most well-known Russian alcoholic drink, about vodka. Well, it's hard to imagine Russia without vodka. Vodka is an essential part of Russian culture, and to be more precise, of a Russian party. This is a traditional way to make a party cheerful and to bring people closer. It is considered that people drinking vodka together cheer up and they talk better with one another and get closer and more open. While visiting friends, many people bring a bottle of vodka as a gift to the hosts, although other gifts will do too. The very availability of a bottle of vodka may be a reason for a party. Fishing or hunting together with friends can't do without vodka. In Russia, it is considered that one should drink vodka with friends. Only alcoholics drink vodka alone. People who do not consider themselves alcoholics, even if they actually are, always try to find a company of others to drink vodka together. Vodka is better drunk when it is cool. During a party, people usually use wine glasses of 50 grams, which is approximately 2 ounces. Experienced drinkers have it in quantities of 100 grams, or 3.5 ounces. People drink vodka at one draught. Russians never sip it. And after having drunk vodka, people eat some food. The food eaten with vodka is called zakuska. Any food becomes zakuska when it is eaten with vodka. This is the same zakuska as the starter dish. Informally, zakuska is often called zakuсь. Good zakuska is supposed to be salty. It may consist of pickled cucumbers, соленые огурцы, or sour cabbage, квашеная капуста. Herring, селедка, is a very good zakuska too. They say that good zakuska does not let one get drunk too fast. Rye bread is always eaten with zakuska. Moreover, some Russians snuff rye bread immediately after having drunk vodka. By the way, those who need to drink vodka but have to remain sober may eat a decent piece of butter or drink a couple of spoons of oil first. This may cause upset stomach later, but much less alcohol is absorbed by the body. Anyway, I am not a doctor to give a medical advice, and these are just popular remedies of Russians. Before drinking alcohol, a toast should be said. It doesn't matter if this is a big party for hundreds of guests, or this is a small party just for 2, toast is a must. Drinking without a toast is considered unacceptable. Russians usually say short toasts, but they speak about most important and touching things. Tradition of telling long toasts arrived from the Caucasus, the mountainous region in the south of Russia. Long toasts are not originally Russian. Russians drink toasts to the people present, to occasions, or to situations that have been discussed right before the drinking. First, before starting a meal, someone usually says a toast to the hosts, and everyone drinks for the first time. Then they eat zakuska, and then somebody says one more toast, and they drink one more time, and eat zakuska again, and so on. During saying the toast, people might raise their wine glass to the level of their face. Then, after the toast has been said, they touch glasses with one another, and then they drink. You may not put the glass back on the table from the moment it was raised until the moment you have drunk at least a sip. The one who says the toast and those to whom the toast is said might drink to empty their glass, but others may just have a little sip. Traditions of different groups vary with regards to the order of toasts. Probably every party has toasts to our gathering, to the fair ladies, or to health. I would want to draw your attention to the third toast. There is an old military tradition in Russia that requires that the third toast is drunk to those who did not return from the battlefield, People stand up when this toast is drunk. There is no glass touching, and everyone should keep quiet. The glass should be drunk to empty. Russia fought, whether officially or not, many wars in the last years, and many people who participated in the fighting, or those who lost their loved ones, follow this tradition firmly. Veterans, especially those who fought in Afghanistan in the 80s, usually become upset if others drink cheerful third toast, and many of them try to follow the tradition at least by themselves. So sometimes, in a company of people who are going to drink a cheerful third toast, you may notice someone who is standing still and sad during the third toast, and is looking at others, trying to find someone else who honors the tradition. This may be a man who lost his comrades, or a woman who lost her child, or even a young girl who lost her family member or boyfriend to fighting. You may understand what it is all about. And if you honor the tradition as they do, believe me, you may become their best friend, at least for this party, and you will be the true comrade, the one who knows and remembers. Now, let's return to vodka itself. Here are some facts about it. Vodka was invented by a Moscow monk nearly 600 years ago. Russian Tsars tried to monopolize production and trade in vodka in order to get additional revenues. After the revolution of 1917, vodka was banned for some years, and alcohol consumption in Russia dropped significantly. However, in the 30s, the ban was lifted. The reason was the same. The Soviet state needed money. It did not want to take foreign loans, so it used the Tsar's recipe to bring more money to the treasury. In 1943, during World War II, a daily ration of 100 grams, 3.5 ounces of vodka was introduced in the army. This ration was called something like the portion given by the commissar, or just the commissars. A minister in the Soviet government was at the time called commissar. This measure has made servicemen somewhat more negligent of death, and angrier too, and probably this assisted to win the war. But this also returned the alcohol to the people, and when the veterans came back home, vodka drinking became even more popular. Excessive drinking leads to illnesses, injuries, and violence. Many people who had committed violent crimes later admitted that they would never do it if they had been sober. By the way, if you are a woman, please check thoroughly that the people with whom you are going to drink are reliable enough. I don't know about today, but once there was a law in Russia that if a woman had been raped by someone she was drinking alcohol with, this was not considered a rape. There is a Russian saying that a drunken woman is not the mistress of her body. It implies that drunken women may do some things with their body, and when they get sober, they regret about it. Men abuse alcohol more often than women. On the average, life expectancy for a Russian man is 12 years shorter than for a Russian woman. Just for comparison, in most Western nations, men usually live only 3 to 6 years less than women. And on the morning after, one may suffer from hangover. Traditional Russian remedies include rye bread, yogurt, kefir, juice of some specific fruits and berries, and so on. Those who drink even more alcohol to fight hangover are considered alcoholics. So let's return to the atmosphere of a Russian party, which is traditionally made at home of the hero of the occasion. And let's pass through some phrases Russians say at parties. Congratulations, or to be more precise, I am congratulating. In Russian it sounds поздравляю. Поздравляю. Like поздравляй. Поздравляю. On personal occasions, it is enough to say поздравляю, or I'm congratulating you. You in this case sounds informally тебя. Тебя. Поздравляю тебя. Поздравляю тебя. Formally, it sounds поздравляю вас. Поздравляю вас. But a mere поздравляю will do. Поздравляю. A birthday in Russian sounds like a day of birth. День рождения. День рождения. And congratulations on your birthday sounds like I'm congratulating you with the day of birth. With a birthday. С днем рождения. С днем рождения. While congratulating someone on their birthday, you may just say «С днем рождения». С днем рождения. Or «Поздравляю с днем рождения». Or with birthday. I'm congratulating you. You, in this case, sounds informally тебя. And formally вас. So it goes informally. С днем рождения тебя. С днем рождения тебя. And formally, с днем рождения вас. С днем рождения вас. Very official and formal birthday congratulation will sound поздравляю вас с днем рождения. Поздравляю вас с днем рождения. Some people may call the day of birth the day of jam. Jam in Russian варенье. Day of jam – день варенья. This rhymes with день рождения and implies sweet holiday. С днем варенья. С днем рождения. С днем варенья. New Year in Russian Новый год. Новый год. New Year is a very popular holiday in Russia. It has survived as an official holiday even through the Soviet times, even though traditional and religious holidays were not recognized by the Soviet state. So, on New Year, we congratulate people saying Happy New Year. In Russian, it is pronounced like with New Year. С Новым годом. С Новым годом. С Новым годом тебя. С Новым годом вас. New Year is not that official holiday, so С Новым годом вас is a pretty good congratulation using formal language. During a public holiday, one may also congratulate others by saying like with holiday. A holiday, праздник. Праздник. It may resemble the English word praise. It's sort of a praising day. Праздник. With holiday, congratulation, с праздником. С праздником. Different personal occasions and religious holidays may require special greetings. But keep in mind that поздравляю will do for any personal occasion, and с праздником for any public or religious holiday. Let's summarize the congratulations. Congratulations! Поздравляю! Happy holiday! С праздником! Happy birthday! С днем рождения! С днем рождения тебя! Поздравляю вас с днем рождения! Or joking, с днем варенья! Happy New Year! С Новым годом! С Новым годом тебя! С Новым годом вас! And what concerns the toasts, here are some of the most common. I don't expect you to learn them all by heart, although you may surprise your Russian friends saying them. To our gathering, or encounter, a gathering – встреча. Встреча. To gathering – за встречу. За встречу. To us – за нас. За нас. To love – love – любовь. Любовь. To love – за любовь. За любовь. To fair ladies – a lady in Russian – дама. Дама. A fair lady – прекрасная дама. Прекрасная дама. To fair ladies – за прекрасных дам. За прекрасных дам. To those who are no longer with us, the longer form sounds «за тех, кого нет с нами». «За тех, кого нет с нами». But sometimes people just get up and quietly say like «to those». «За тех». «За тех». According to the people's behavior during the third toast, you may understand if they respect this tradition. To health, health, здоровье, здоровье. To health, за здоровье, за здоровье. To good luck, удача, удача. To good luck, за удачу, за удачу. During a party, people usually drink the first 4 or 5 toasts together. Afterwards, especially during big parties, they may split into smaller groups, and each group drinks its own toasts at its own time. At this stage, you may find a person who is especially dear to you and raise a toast only for him or for her, like to you. Informally, this sounds за тебя, за тебя. Formally, it is за вас, за вас. Sometimes people say, let's drink to someone or something. In Russian, it can sound пьем, пьем. Let's drink to health. Пьем за здоровье. Пьем за здоровье. Or it can sound выпьем. Выпьем за здоровье. Выпьем за здоровье. It means the same. Let's drink to health. Or we are drinking to health. However, if you are drinking the toast to you, you may say like, I am drinking to you. I am drinking пью. Пью. Пью за вас. Пью за тебя. During a wedding or during a wedding day celebration, from time to time, guests prompt the couple to kiss one another. This is done by saying bitter, like the bitter taste. Kissing is considered sweet, so when the guests start saying bitter, bitter, the couple hears that the guests taste bitter, and the couple understands that they might kiss one another to bring in the sweetness again. In Russian, it sounds горько, горько. People just start saying all together, горько, горько. Guests repeat горько until the couple kisses. And before raising a toast, people may say, fill the glasses. In Russian, наливай, наливай. Or наливайте, наливайте. Both may be formal or informal. During a vodka party, formalities become loose. So let's summarize the toasts. Наливай. Пьем за встречу. Выпьем за здоровье. Silently. За тех, кого нет с нами. Наливайте. Пьем за удачу. Выпьем за прекрасных дам. Пьем за любовь. За нас. Пью за тебя. Пью за вас. Горько, горько. Great. So that's enough for today, and see you in the next lesson. Пока.